All right, welcome to the unboxing. I got two Jacksons right here. This unboxing is from July of 2023. I am recording these narration as of 2024 August. I just finally get out of the woods here. Gotta show you guys. All right, so the first box I'm going to open up, not this one, will be a five-string Dave Ellison bass X Series 30th anniversary concert bass. I believe it's alder body with Laurel fingerboard. All kinds of EQ knobs you're about to see. Just making it quick, get to the chase. Yeah, so I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna show you. You know, it was well taken care of. In the shipping. However, you'll come to. Oh, I guess you can't see it, and I'm not gonna be able to demonstrate. I don't find out until after I do this video that the action on the guitar is so bad that it's unplayable. I don't know whether it was Indonesia, or it was Corona itself. That's where the Jacksons are being stored. These guitars that I'm buying are coming from Indonesia. They're not American, but they still are being housed at the Corona, Fender and Corona, since Fender owns Jackson apparently. Anyway, I don't know who did it, Indonesia or Corona, but the quality control for these two guitars, which I am actually surprised about, because considering what I've experienced before and afterwards, the quality control was awful. The bass was unplayable. The action was so low that just hitting the open note on the G string was buzzing. That's how bad it was. And the other strings were just as bad too. The action, the height. And I actually had to go and adjust it myself. And then even when I fucked with the action and the intonation, I had to go deal with the truss rod, which I'd never done before. And I'm just worried about that, because I'm just like, well, what if I do something that I can't undo? It's just one of those little fears I have. But either way, I turned the truss rod a couple times, and it's better now. It's playable, so I'm happy about that. Yeah. Now I got a five string because I play on a seven string, and it's just more convenient to get a five string. But of course, I still want to get another four string eventually. Anyway, this is a great guitar. The EMGs in it make it sound nice and loud and crispy. I'm a Dave Ellison fan. He's always been a good bass player in my mind. And kind of questioning him though, because I realize he doesn't always play with these concert basses of his. He's got other brands that are not necessarily his signatures, but he plays with them on the recordings. And I'm like, oh man, what the hell are you doing, dude? I bought this guitar because I thought you were recording with this guitar. Well, I know this is the X Series versus the Pro that he uses, which is about 500 or 5,400. And just like he tells me one way or the other, either way, it's $4,000 or $5,000. This was only $10.99, so this was cheaper. Still quality. I learned I don't like anything below a Pro, and it doesn't matter what country it came from, as long as the quality of it's good. And I had to do my research with things like the guitars, which we'll get into a different video, because we're not talking about Floyd Roses today. Um, so yeah, the bridge on this guitar is good. The tuning's good. Uh, I looked on the website today. It said locking tuners. There's no locking tuners on this guitar. They're just standard tuners for a bass. They work just fine. I got a battery slot in there. Yeah, pretty good. Those knobs, EQ, it makes the neck pickup. When you hit the neck pickup all the way up and you crank up all the EQs, it's very, very bassy. It's almost unintelligible, but I'm going to tell you this right now. I am not a bass player. I play a bass out of necessity because I am a solo musician. I play with bands too, but most of the time I'm playing by myself. And I play the electronic drums and I play the bass, but the guitar is my main instrument. That's the guitar. That's the instrument I started with, and that's the instrument that I'm best at as far as what I do. And I'm not bragging about anything. I'm just saying this is how it works. So yeah, the bass was unplayable when I got it. Quality control, wherever it happened at, you need to go back and reevaluate what you were doing or not doing. Maybe it was a Friday and they just want to go home. I don't know. But anyway, following that guitar, we got the King V, the white King V, and that's coming up. Hold on a minute. I'm about to show up here right now. There I am. Now, a month prior to this unboxing, I bought a black King V Pro with the Floyd Rose 1000 model on it, Seymour Duncan pickups, yada yada yada. And that guitar is still a great guitar after a year of owning it. I will not do it. I had done nothing to change with it. I, fiddled around with the action height a little bit because I tuned down, and I do drop C on that guitar. So I had to raise it just a little bit because it was a little too low when I lowered the tuning. But that's not Fender's fault or Corona or Jackson or anybody. Indonesia or Corona, it's my fault. And it's not even a fault thing. It's what I did. Other than that, I made no changes to the guitar. The guitar is great. And I record with my drop C songs with that guitar. And when it comes to, I think E standard, if not drop D tuning, is best for this guitar I'm about to show right now. This white King V with EMG 8185 pickups, mahogany body, ebony neck, locking tuners, and once again with the quality control. I don't know if Indonesia or Corona or words happening yet, but someone dodged the ball or missed the ball when it comes to quality control, and I can't believe it because before and after this purchase, they were just fine. In fact, they were great. And that makes up for a lot of times in the past when I bought cheaper Jacksons from actual stores, and the setups were awful. So bad that I couldn't, 3 hours of trying to tune a fucker. But anyway, I digress. So this also comes with locking tuners. I'm sorry, not locking tuners. Yeah, locking tuners, but also strap locks. And that's pretty cool. Until I got the black guitar, I didn't have strap locks in my life. So the packaging is pretty good, though. Your guitar is not going to be damaged, the way they ship it. And that's good. I really appreciate that. But yeah, whoever quality controlled this guitar sent it to me almost unplayable. The action was so low that it would buzz, and I couldn't even get it to tune right. So, me being fortunate to know some guys at Fender, I sent the guitar to them and said, hey, can you have your Jackson guys look at it? And he sent it to the Jackson Wizard. I don't know his name. I'm sorry, but thank you anyway. He fixed it for me. He intonated it. He tweaked it, and it's absolutely playable now. And it stays in tune. It plays in tune. And oh man, if I bought this first, I don't know how to feel about the black guitar. The black guitar is great. I love that black guitar. But this guitar, it's very light. Neck is absolutely invitable. It plays. The EMGs, I never heard EMG. I play EMGs on I put EMGs on my guitars. I have a couple of cheaper guitars. I put the EMGs on there, and they're great. But when I play these guitars, these pickups, there is something different about them. They're like, the best thing I can describe, words I can use to describe is hot rod. This is the power I feel when I'm playing with that bridge pickup. And yes, the neck pickup too. But I just don't understand though. I've played the EMG 81s plenty. I own EMG 81s. Most of my guitars are 81s, minus the Jackson Black King V. And I just don't understand why these so much. I don't know what the wiring, or is there something? The wiring is different. Like when I buy the EMGs, they're like the clip-on devices. You don't have to solder them, but those were soldered in. Well, not the wires to the pots. They're soldered. But anyway, that guitar is great. Once it got fixed, I'm shocked about quality control because I bought it. The Black King V, out of the box, was ready to go. No problems, except for me tuning it down. That was my thing. And then the guitar I bought later on, which I'll show a little later on if you watch another video in the future if I do. That 7-string guitar that I got was also good with the quality control right out of the box, ready to go. No problems. Just these two guitars, and I was really, really upset about that. But either way, even though I probably could have taken the bass back to Fender as well, I just dealt with that one, and the King V was the most important to me. And I got justice. And now here you are, salt and pepper. yeah, man. I never had King V's before, and now I'm totally happy. Yeah, there you go. Hope you enjoyed that.